stories from my time in high school in California. For part of high school, I went to a school that was in Cali. It was in the Central Valley. So, large Hispanic population. There were like 3,000 kids, so it was a pretty big school, at least by my standards for high school. Yeah, and I'll start off with my first day of school back in the day as a little freshman. I had Spanish as my last class of the day, and it was on like the old side of campus, so it was kind of shady. Anyways, I got to go to the bathroom before class, and so I go to the bathroom, and I didn't know this, but this was like the bathroom to, sell shit or do shit, whatever. It's just like, I don't know, based on like where it was in the school. I didn't know this. I just had to take a piss. So I walk in there, I'm like 14, so I'm scared as fuck because it's like my first day of school, and there's like all these big ass dudes walking around. There's like pregnant chicks walking around. Like, shit was like a fucking movie. And I walk in, and this dude is in there, and he's like hella old, like definitely older than a high school kid, probably in like his fucking 20s or something. And he's like yo, like kind of like looking at me and saying what's up, and like I think he thought that I was the person he was supposed to meet there, and I like got scared and I just left. And so I went to class, and I had to pee really bad like the whole time, but I was so scared, and I was like, I didn't know where the other bathroom was, and like class started, so I was like, fuck, like I just gotta fucking go to class. But yeah, so that was a tough situation for sure. A little culture shock right there. Another story. So yeah, the school I went to is like super high teen pregnancy, like shockingly high, and I don't really know why that is, but it's just the way it was. And I remember I played basketball on the school team, and this dude on my basketball team, he like right after the season ended, he got his girlfriend at the time pregnant, and we were all like, fuck, like he's not gonna be able to play next year because like he got his girl pregnant, and so he's gotta like lock in on life and shit, like hella young too. So I don't know what happened to that guy actually. Tough situation for sure, but yeah, hopefully he's doing alright. So he was a nice guy, nice enough. There was like a fucking bomb threat one time. I remember like in another one of the bathrooms. This was on the nicer side of campus. It was like written on the wall, and people were like taking this shit seriously because our school was kind of like a little ghetto. I'd say like pretty ghetto as far as like the average United States American high school goes. Like we didn't have lockers for like book bags or textbooks or anything because they took them out because too many people were like bringing drugs or guns or knives or shit like that. So we like didn't have lockers, which sucked ass because we had to haul these fuck ass textbooks around everywhere. And like in high school you've got like 5-6 classes, sometimes even more, and you probably got a book for every single class, so that shit sucked. But yeah, so no fucking lockers, and yeah, like no one went to school with the date that was written on the wall in the bathroom. And the school was like hella mad. They're like, well, why is no one showing up to school? Whatever. Or people like, oh, like, we don't want to like die. We don't want to get bombed or shot up or whatever was gonna happen. Nothing happened. I think they actually like found out who did it somehow, and he like got expelled and shit. Also at my school, you like couldn't wear sports jerseys, and it wasn't like because you had to wear a uniform. Like there was no uniform. Like you wear street clothes, you wear whatever you want, kind of thing. But you couldn't wear sports jerseys. Like if you wanted to wear a fucking LeBron jersey, you couldn't wear it because too many fights would break out and stuff. And you know, it was like, you know, we're in the Central Valley in California, so it's like you're either Raider Nation because they were in Oakland at the time, or you were a minor 49er, and they had hella beef. And the school chalked it up to wearing sports jerseys to school. I don't think it was because of that, but yeah. So yeah, couldn't wear fucking jerseys. And I remember there was this kid in middle school who like legit every single day, I don't remember him wearing anything else. All he ever wore was a Messi jersey. He had like 100 Messi jerseys. Like soccer jerseys, and he was like a grade or two below us or something like that. But I remember we were all like, what the fuck is he gonna wear if he comes to this high school? Like he can't wear his Messi jerseys. Like what? He's gonna have to like get a new wardrobe or some shit. So I literally, like, this is like no joke, never saw a dude wear anything except a Lionel Messi jersey. I don't know how he had that many, but some other ghetto shit. We had a dude, and his name was Fletcher. And Fletcher was like kind of on the spectrum, but he was honestly like really annoying and like kind of mean to people. Like sometimes he'd go around and just like start kicking people. Like he'd like follow them and like try to kick them. Like really weird. And we had like an auto shop class as like an option because like a lot of kids went to trade school, so they were trying to market towards that instead of college. So I remember there was a shop class and I had a friend in there, and he was like, yo, after shop class one day, he was like, dude, like Fletcher got knocked the fuck out in class. And I'm like, what happened? Like, this fucking, like, knock himself out with a fucking wrench or something? Like, so, you know, Fletcher was a interesting fellow, to say the least. But apparently he had pissed off one of, like, the well-known, like, more ghetto dudes, like, a little more, like, cholo, like, it's like, dudes you don't want to mess with. And he either like said something to him or like probably started kicking him or some shit, or maybe both. And the dude just knocked him out, like swung right in the jaw. Fletcher's on the fucking floor, knocked him out cold. And teacher apparently like didn't even have time to say anything because he like swung Fletcher at the floor, and dude was already walking to the office because he was like, I'm out of here. Like I know what I'm gonna do, and I know the repercussions for it. So anyway, that's it for today. Maybe we'll do some more ghetto high school stories in the future, but